Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Julianne, and this channel has been all about my life in Seoul, South Korea. It's going to be a little bit more about my life in Korea, and then we're going to do a little bit of a rebrand. You guys have been DMing me and been so kind, asking me how I've been adjusting back to life in America, so I figured I would talk a little bit about that today, give you guys a little bit of an update, and then also tell you guys what I want to do with this channel moving forward. So let's get into it. First of all, how are you guys? I hope everyone is doing really well. I have not talked to the camera in a really long time, obviously. I have a lot of vlogs to so post. I probably like anywhere from 3 to 4 vlogs that I could post. I could actually post more than that, but some things I'm just not going to post. But I just looked at some of the content yesterday from my last week, and a girl was struggling. I had so many migraines, and the last week ended up just being so emotional for a bunch of different reasons, but I will obviously explain that in the last vlog whenever I decide to edit and post that. But I figured I would get ahead of like some talking videos. One of the talking videos that you guys wanted me to talk about is how I'm adjusting to life in America. And I'll just be honest, it has been hard. It's been quite difficult. Just like a little life update for you guys. I got my bachelor's in grades 1 through 6, special and general education, and then I started my master's before going to Korea, and that is in 7 through 12 specialist, or sorry, generalist. And then I decided to go back to school. I was like, listen, I just need to get this master's done. I feel like it's this thing hanging over my head, and it's really the only thing that's tying me back home that like I need to finish, because I was halfway done. But I actually decided the day, like an hour or two before, I had to go into a meeting with one of the chair members at my school, just to kind of talk about like what I've been doing and what I plan on doing going forward. I was like, I need to add the TESOL program. I need to be teaching English. Like, that obviously has been all I've been doing for the last like 4 or 5 years at this point. So yeah, like 4.5 years. So I'm like, I need to do this for the rest of my career. Like, I need to figure out how to add this to my degree. I remember calling Tori and I was like, oh my God, what if I have to go to school for like 2 more years? I'm so upset. Like, I know it's so many classes. I did have to add 10 courses on. So I've been taking 6 classes this semester, Spanish, Italian, and then 4 grad school level courses. So I have been drowning in homework, which is why I haven't really been posting on here a lot. I feel very drained, and I honestly feel like a different person. I feel like I'm like grieving my past life, and that might sound so dramatic, but I think the important thing for me is like, and for everyone to understand, is like, I didn't leave Korea because I wanted to leave Korea. I felt like I needed to finish my master's. So, you know, some people move to Korea and they're teaching and they form this like resentment, or they're kind of like, oh my gosh, teaching is way harder than I thought. Like, I gotta go, like this is too much. They get burnt out. Burnout, even in America, is like a very real thing in all jobs. Like, burnout is insane, and especially with teaching, it's a very hard job. And I think some people come to Korea and like other jobs overseas for teaching, and they think it's just like, oh, it's just gonna be like fun, you just like teach kids. Like, no, it's a real job, and it's a serious job that you need to respect and take serious, because you are educating the future of another country. It's a very legit job, and I think some people underestimate that. But I loved my job. Don't get me wrong, you don't get a lot of vacations in Korea, and I can kind of go more into that in a different video, but burnout is so real. So a lot of people, you know, leave Korea because it's like their time, and they feel like it's their time. I didn't necessarily feel like it was my time. I felt like it was my time in a way of like, you know what, I just want to have my life be so free of everything. I don't want to be asked about my master's, or have my family members ask me, oh, when are you going to finish this? When are you going to do this? When are you going to move? You know, like, I was like, you know what, let me just go back and do it. And I think that this is why this is like so hard for me. It's not like there was something that was happening in Korea that I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm like, yeah, I'm way over this job. I'm way over this. I'm way over living here. Like, I loved everything. So that's what has just made this really difficult. I am so happy because I do have Rach, who has obviously gone through this. She moved back from Korea a little over a year ago, and she can understand what it's like to have like one life, and then you come back and you move somewhere else and you just feel like you're a completely different person. Like you feel like everything's changed around you. You just feel like I don't even belong here anymore. And I am someone that it's so hard for me to ask for help. I don't ever like to let people think that I kind of don't have it like all figured out, and I don't like to admit that I'm struggling. So I've been so happy that I have Rach and a lot of my other friends and like Tori that I can like talk to about this stuff, and like, oh, it's not that great, and like, I don't know, I really try to like keep things positive, and I really tried to be positive about coming back home. And I'll be honest, this last week especially has been so hard. I think I've cried every single day, like looking back at like old pictures and stuff like that, and just like seeing my friends do stuff. And I still see so much stuff on social media of like other creators in Seoul. And it's just hard because I loved the life that I lived, you know? I was going to work and I really liked work. I never had anything to complain about. I was able to do YouTube, which was such a great outlet for me to be creative, and I just loved it. And I still watch vlogs, and I'll still even get text messages from my friends like, oh my god, I just watched this vlog, and oh my gosh, I missed this. And like, it's just such a good way to capture memories. I will never shame anybody for taking a million pictures, a million videos, because I am that girl. And people can say whatever they want about it. I live in the moment and still have amazing things captured. And it is, I don't know, creating vlogs and having videos is one of my favorite things. And I love just like looking back on everything. So YouTube was so great for me. And then after work, I was able to go get drinks with Tori or go grab dinner, or I'd meet Torin like on Thursdays and we'd go to a cafe in Songsu. Like I constantly was busy. I constantly had something to do, like someone to do something with, and I just felt like I had such a great community there. And coming back, it's so different because obviously my friends are all in different places of their life now too, because I've been gone for so long. A lot happens in 3 years. I've grown so much in 3 years. My friends have grown so much in 3 years, and I'm still so happy that I have like childhood friends here. But you know, we're all busy and we're all different, and it's like, I feel like Buffalo, you kind of just like go out to dinner, you go to sporting events, you go get drinks, like there aren't the same opportunities and experiences that I would have in Seoul. And that's just kind of been the hardest thing. It's just been hard for me to kind of get myself out of this funk, because all I do is go to school, come home, go to school, come home, go to school, come home. And I just do schoolwork all the time. I barely see my friends. So yeah, that has kind of been the hardest part. And with that being said, I kind of want to turn this channel into more of like romanticizing my life, because I get a lot of messages from you guys, and I know a lot of you guys also don't live in amazing aesthetic cities like Seoul or London, or why can I not think of any other city names right now? But you know what I'm saying? We all don't come from these amazing cities where there's constantly something to do and everything is so beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. That's just not the reality for a lot of us. So I want to start romanticizing my life here in Buffalo and start sharing vlogs with you guys. One, to keep myself accountable and stay positive about this whole experience, but also to hopefully motivate you guys to find the little moments and romanticize your life. It's work. Romanticizing is not that easy when you're not living in a place like Seoul where everything's beautiful and you have a million cafes with all these cute little curated aesthetics. Like, it's difficult, okay? It's a little bit of a challenge sometimes, but I want to do it because the thing is, right now I'm at a temporary like moment in my life, right? Like I need to finish school and then hopefully I move on to another city after this, a big city, because I realize I love that and that's what I want for myself. But you need to stay positive during these times, or the things that you want are not going to happen, right? I am a very, very big believer in manifestation, and you need to have that deserving, powerful, positive energy that good things are going to happen for you, and that you might be waiting right now, but it's because something great is waiting for you. And if we are sitting here and we're like, oh my gosh, I hate this place, I feel like I don't belong here and all this stuff, that's good. That's good to recognize that, but it's good to stay positive until you can make that change, and to stay positive so that your energy is aligning to make that change. And to some people, this is gonna sound so crazy, but it is such a powerful thing when you open yourself up to being positive and accepting amazing things and trusting that amazing things are going to happen to you. So I'm very big on that, and I need to get myself out of this funk, because if I want some amazing things to happen to me in the next year and a half, I need to be aligned with my higher self. I need to believe that positive things are gonna happen for me. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do on this channel. I'm still gonna do a little bit of talking. I'll have a few soul vlogs come out, but I want to start romanticizing my life here to hopefully also help you guys romanticize your life wherever you guys are. Also, I would love if you guys can put in the comments where you guys are. You don't obviously have to be super specific, but I would love to see where some of you guys are living, because I also got a lot of DMs saying that people want to see US vlogs, because not everyone that follows me obviously is from the USA. And I was like, oh, the USA, not that cool, but I'm really excited to kind of show you guys Buffalo and different things. I do have a really exciting trip planned with Rachel. So we're going to celebrate our birthdays because we're like a week apart. But since I'm in school, we decided to do it after my semester. So we will be going to the Big Apple. We'll be going to New York City for Christmas time, and I am just so excited to see her. I'm so excited to just have like some girl time. We already have so many videos and inspo and like vlogs that we want to do. So I'm just so excited that we both will kind of have like be reunited, and then we also will have so many creative things to do, because she's also another really creative person. So I am just so excited. But yeah, life is a little bit difficult right now. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better together. We're gonna romanticize our lives together. If you guys are excited for this new journey, do not forget to subscribe, like this video, and then comment anything you guys would like me to talk about, career related or just in life in general. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!